Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This changes everything about stacking. As you've all seen, the price of silver is way up. The price of gold is anticipated to reach an all-time high very shortly. There's a lot going on geopolitically, economically, that just spells trouble for the dollar. And as we know, when the dollar goes down in value, the prices of commodities such as gold and silver go up. They are a hedge against inflation. They also move opposite the value of the dollar. So if the dollar's going up, they usually go down or stay about the same. If the dollar is going down, which is what we predict in the next 6 to 8 months, then these are going to go up. And how that changes how you stack in the next few months is going to be important, because the things that you see here on the table, none of my ASEs are in here, but pandas, there's a Libertad in here floating around somewhere, some Mickey Mouse, other things, Empire. There's some metal in here that is premium or semi-numismatic metal. I'm going to be a lot less likely to purchase anything like this going forward. Now, luckily, I have a pretty good stack of it here. Tons of goodies, tons of fun things to look at. But going forward in 2023 and possibly into 2024, generics are going to be king. 10-ounce bars are going to become scarce. Rounds, scarce. You're going to have a hard time finding them, because people are not going to want to pay the premiums associated with this when prices are already high, and premiums in general, that is general premiums on silver based on the demand of the market, are already high. Things like these are going to be even more expensive. Now, you may get lucky. You may get some sales on things like this from newer people into the silver market, and they just don't have it, and they really like it, and they want to pick it up, and they don't mind paying, $45 or $50 for something. But as much as I love ships, I'm not going to be buying a whole lot unless I find a deal, unless I get lucky. I'm not buying any semi-numismatic stuff this year. I had already told you guys back in January, probably as early as November, I was going back to basics this year. This has just amplified that twofold. I don't have as much money this year to invest in silver and gold because of other investments, but I am a lot less likely to spend money, extra money on something when I can just get an ounce of silver for something else. Because as a lot of us know, when you go to sell these things back at lots of coin shops, not all, but lots of coin shops, just consider this an ounce of silver. They don't consider it to be anything special. It's a coin. It's minted by a government, in this case, Rwanda. But we don't really honor that. You're not going to get a whole lot of premium back off that coin. So things like this Australian dollar, right? Super beautiful. I really like it. I'm glad I have it, but I'm not paying a premium for it. So I will buy the occasional eagle. Those are getting harder and harder to stomach as well. They're up around $40, which is nothing new. And I'm actually surprised the price is still that low considering where everything else has gone. But I might buy the occasional eagle, but I am definitely not buying any semi-numismatic such as this. You're going to have to go back to basics, judge your stack, judge your wallet, see what you can do. But now more than ever, the amount of silver that you get per dollar you spend matters more than just about anything. And so you may even see some of these mints, the private mints, actually get into more generic rounds. Um, I doubt we'll see somebody like Germania come out with a buffalo, but you get my idea. I think we're going to see an increase in production in generic rounds, and if we don't, I would be severely surprised, because that is where the market is going to be at for the foreseeable future. Because us that know better know that the prices are rising, we're still buying, but we're a lot less likely to overspend on some fun stuff when prices and premiums are just way high. So consider these things before you go make a purchase. What does spot price look like? Where are premiums at? What does the stock look like at your LCS or the online bullion dealer? What are they reporting in stock? Are more items out of stock than are in stock? These are going to be the things that matter. And also keep your head on a swivel. Keep an eye on the geopolitical and economic climate, because the changes there are going to have quick and far reaching effects on the economy as a whole, and thus the dollar and precious metals. If the dollar gets knocked down a peg, like we think is going to happen in the near future, metals are going to go up. And so now may be a good time to get your money out of the banks that are already in trouble. We've seen that already. And if you're so concerned, invest in some precious metals and get them in your pocket. Prices are high, but we expect them to go higher. I think personally, this is my opinion. Do not, invest on this, but I suspect in the next 6 to 8 months, it's quite possible that we will see a $35 an ounce silver spot price. I would not be surprised with all of the goings on and all of the information that is swirling around the markets today, geopolitically and otherwise. I think that is now a conservative estimate. If the dollar gets depegged as the world reserve currency and other major world powers stop trading oil in dollars and move to something like the yuan, prices are going to go up. The dollar's going down. Metals will soar to maybe not new highs for silver, but new highs for gold are right around the corner. And then, once it breaks out from there, all bets are off. It's going to be a demand based market. And I think you guys are seeing in your local coin shops what that looks like. Even the best of dealers are reporting being out of multiple items. Constitutional silver is hard to find just about anywhere, which is upsetting, because I sold 7 rolls of dimes on eBay not even a month ago, probably like 3 weeks at most, and sold them off for reasonable prices. I made a couple of bucks, but now I'm kicking myself in the behind, because I would have felt a lot better having all those dimes on hand. So invest wisely. This changes everything. Things are going to move fast. Things are going to be dramatic. Keep your eyes out. Keep watching YouTube videos. Keep an eye on whatever news outlets that you trust and get information from to make these decisions, because it's going to be a whirlwind. And unfortunately, I think the dollar is in for a rude awakening. All right, everybody, I appreciate your time and attention. Tell me what your strategy is going forward with the prices and premiums where they're at. What are you going to do? What are you investing in going forward? Tell me in the comments below. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.